Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to be doing an all signs. Is this your story? And then I'm going to take some chat questions after. Hope you guys are having a great week. Okay, let's get started. I do offer private readings. If you're interested, I do 1 hour readings and half-hour readings, and you can connect with me through email or on Instagram. Okay, all signs. It's gonna be a timeless reading, and if it's not your story, that's okay. And if it is, let me know. Okay. Whose story is this? What's the theme of this story? Ace of Pentacles. Something new? Let's see what it is. Six of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. This looks like a good story. 8 of Swords. Let's get some clarifiers. King of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Andrea, hi. Hey Allison, great to meet you. I'm Stefan. We're doing an all signs. Is this your story? And then after, I'm going to take some subscriber questions. Hey, Will. How are you, man? I'm trying to concentrate. You said you're not gay, but I'm a handsome man. Thank you. Well, you know what I would say? I'd say it sounds like you're very secure with your sexuality, as am I, so I appreciate that. We'd probably have a much better world if everybody took that motto. Not that I'm handsome. So, okay, we're doing an all signs. Is this your story? Looks like something new's coming into your life. Something that on the outside holds promise. Something that has a lot of potential. I'm speaking to someone who's seen by a lot of people. Definitely in the public eye. Gets a lot of attention. This could be somebody online. This could just be somebody with a big friend circle. And again, King of Cups. You don't have to have you don't have to be a water sign to show up in this story as King of Cups. You can have water placements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And for anybody who knows all of their 12 houses, I'd suggest checking your Mercury placement to see if you have a water placement. This story is about somebody who is widely looked at as someone that people can go to for advice. This is somebody very emotionally grounded, somebody creative, somebody who feels a lot but tends to keep it on the inside. This is someone that many go to for advice, and I suspect that they are publicly recognized for that. Hey, Rebar. I think this character in this story tends to keep or put his needs second to others. This is somebody who might be in like the healthcare field. This is somebody who might even be looked at as like a healer. This King of Cups has been through quite a bit this last year. I think he's experienced real highs and lows. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. It's funny, he is the only cup out on this board. Hey Priyanshi, hey Zay. I think whatever this King of Cups does to put him in the public eye, it very much feels tied to his finances, to his work, to his calling. I think this is someone who knows what he wants, knows what he's trying to build with this 10 of Pentacles, legacy, even generational wealth. This is a character who wants a family, and again, this could be male or female. This is somebody very, very committed and loyal to the people in his circle. This is somebody who values family, values loyalty, protects people he cares about. This is very interesting. This King of Cups, despite being widely respected and looked at in the public eye, this is somebody who, I think on the inside, definitely struggles, definitely goes through his own trials and tribulations, many of which people, I don't think, know or pick up on. The King of Cups generally, and it's not a bad thing, but he tends to internalize his emotions, and he tends to, I guess, in his worst moments, self-sacrifice a little bit for others. Because he has such a big cup, he has so much emotion and love to give, I think at times, people tend to turn him into the therapist, the friend group. I think he's going through a lot right now. I think he's going through a lot financially. I think this is somebody who ultimately does quite a bit on his own. As he really pursues his 10 of Pentacles, it does look like something new is coming in, though. Tell me about what this new is. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Looks like things are really about to change for him. I think he may have expected to be in this lack energy for quite some time, and it looks like a new offer is coming right towards him. The Nine of Pentacles. This is, not only is it about really being financially abundant as an independent person, but the Nine of Pentacles speaks to being financially abundant for something very special and unique, a unique skill that you offer. I think this King of Cups has really cultivated a very special, unique skill that is not something that everybody can do well. I'm picking up a lot of healer energy. This is, again, somebody who works with others, helps other people. I think he is finally about to be recognized for his hard work. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. This is tough energy around him. We need to get a little bit more. I think there's some people who don't like him very much. Let's see. Seven of Wands. Okay. This King of Cups character is extremely resilient. I think there are a lot of people competing with him secretly. I suspect he has many people around him who stay close to him but don't mean him well. And I think in some cases, there's people who don't want him to succeed. I think just by being balanced, grounded, the King of Cups is extremely emotionally balanced. This is not a reactionary person. Zay, this is an all signs. Is this your story? I think simply by sitting in his power, he is quite literally protecting his energy from all these people around him. What's going to happen here? Something tells me that this new offer coming into him for his hard work is something that he's unsure about. This looks like somebody's gonna be offering this character. This feels like a significant opportunity in career. And I think the King of Cups is so used to being on his own, so used to doing things himself. I think there's real pause. I think there's some anxiety attached to this choice. But I see him taking it. Fool card. Hermit, Four of Pentacles, the Moon. I think this character has spent a lot of time alone, a lot of time holding back.
Yeah, sure.
And I think there's an intuitive pull. Okay. An intuitive pull to move forward on this. Who's this? You know, I think as this character's career really starts to take off, because it looks like it is. This is somebody who's really struggled recently and has not given up. This feels like somebody who really empowers other people. I think right as this King of Cups really steps into his abundance, he has this Queen of Pentacles coming towards him. Chariot energy, Cancer energy. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This feels like somebody who's watched him for quite some time. Queen of Pentacles is an extremely nurturing, grounded, maternal energy. She's actually pre-Empress energy. I think she has decided to come towards him. Why? We got a pair. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This just turned from a underdog story to a love story. I think this King of Cups is not only about to finally step into his abundance. I think he's also about to meet his counterpart. I think this Queen of Pentacles is finally ready to express her emotions, her feelings, to meet him on his level. This is beautiful. Again, you could... I'm getting a lot of water. I'm getting a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. A lot of Earth energy too. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. You don't have to be those signs. It's just energy. It's more about the qualities that we hold within us. You know, I'm curious to see how this ends. But you know what? Some things are better left a mystery. I do see that these two are going to come together soon. Good story. Good story. I claim that story. I'm a triple water sign. Zay, your videos are so funny that you made. Truthfully, I'm just handing the reins over to you guys. My moderator Zay is going to be taking over my TikTok account. You know what, Zay? If you truly believe that all your Coen brothers film edits are gonna help my TikTok stardom, by all means. Hey, history. Okay, guys, we're gonna take some questions. I do CashApp questions. The White Dog Tarot. It's pay what you can. And all CashApp questions are going to be prioritized on my stream. So, and Zay, I'll call you afterwards. History 888. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. I think you're new here. Where are you chatting with us from? And yes, I'm at a cafe. Do I do drugs? Are you? You're not being rude. I just have really bad ADHD. What is this? It's okay. Okay. You're welcome. Nice to meet you. Okay, history 888. History 888. You're trying to break up with this guy. How is he going to take it? I don't know if I love that word, history. What do you mean, try? You're going to try? You either do or you don't. When I think of the word try, to me, it implies that we're doing something with the intention to not succeed at it. You try food. You try a sex position. To RU 2979's point, you try recreational drugs. You don't try to break up with somebody. Okay. You said you don't want to hurt him. Well, I appreciate that. Hey, Anki, nice to meet you. You're not sure of breaking up too? Okay. Well, history 888.
Linda?
You know, usually our first instinct tends to be right, as long as we're listening to our intuition and we're not using our left brain to intellectualize it. Okay? You know, I always say that with people, especially relationships, it should feel right. If we have to tell ourselves it's right, that's not your intuition, okay? We shouldn't have to intellectualize our feelings. A lot of times our feelings can be kind of confusing, but it should feel right. And when you tell me that you're not sure, you know what I think that means? I think that's you intuitively knowing that he's not right for you, and you do what many of us do. We send it up to the left brain. We overanalyze. We start second-guessing ourselves. Okay? And it's really nice to meet you. History, you know what I would tell you? You seem like a good person, because it's not often that someone comes on here and says that you don't want to hurt the person, because many people are not that sensitive or thoughtful of others. I would tell you just to be open and honest with him. You know, that's all you can do. That's how you show love to someone. You just be clear about what you think, about what you feel. You know, people deserve the truth. People always do better with the truth. Okay? Can I ask why you were thinking about breaking up with him? How long have you guys been together? And what about the relationship are you unhappy with?
Hey, honey, oh my gosh, how are you? How are you? I'm good. I just got here like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I was hoping I would see you. Of course. Jessica?
Okay. You said you don't think the person is bad, but I think it's not for me. You know what? I can't tell you how much respect I have for what you said. I appreciate you sharing that. You know, guys, it doesn't always have to be this horrible person. Sometimes we're just not right for each other, you know? Okay. You know what, history? It sounds like you know. And that's a long time to be with somebody. That's a really long time to be with somebody. Let's pull a card for you. But you know what I would say? Just, you guys have been together for a while. You shouldn't have to be afraid to speak your truth to somebody, okay? Let's see what the blockages are in the connection. Because to me, a lot of times, connections with people start to get really stale or boring when they don't deepen, you know? It's important to really keep being open to learning new things about the person you're with, you know? If there's not really like a deep emotional connection, to me, that's when we start to get bored and like not feel attracted, have less to talk about. Okay. Aditi, is that your name? Aditi? Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. I live in New York. Where are you from? And guys, please feel free to subscribe if you're new. And my questions on my show are pay what you can. So you can make your payment through CashApp WhiteDogTarot. There's a link in my video description, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. IG. Okay, what's your name, by the way? You can just tell me your name and his name. I doubt he's gonna watch the show. You said Feroza? Nice to meet you. Washington, D.C. or Washington State? Okay. All right, history. Let's see. D.C. Cool. I'm in New York. Tell me about what's the blockages for history in IG. Okay. About what? Okay. Okay, this is what I have for you, history. Can you guys? I mean, the biggest one is distance, Two of Wands. It's distance and choices. I think you are at a point in your relationship where you are really trying to start to decide what's right for you, like foresight into the future, what you value. What's the Six of Cups? Is this for her? History. you do have feelings for somebody else from your past? Have you been thinking about somebody from your past? What's up, Jay Black? South Africa, nice, man. Great to meet you, I'm Stefan. Okay, is there someone from your past that you're thinking about? Devil card, Hierophant. History, I don't know, so I just asked about blockages. This could be yours, his, mutual. I suspect it's yours. You do have feelings for someone else too. Okay, I see that. I think you're struggling to, the blockage right now is you're not ready for commitment. I think you're struggling to make a decision on commitment. Okay, well, if you have feelings for someone else and you're asking me if he's cheating on you, I think you're kind of cheating on him, truthfully. Even like emotionally, you should not be in a relationship with someone if you have feelings for someone else. Okay, that's not cool. And you know what that tells me? I think you already have made your choice. I think this relationship has run its course. And I'm not going to even see if he's cheating on you. I think you guys have grown apart. But you know what I'm not going to co-sign for you? If you're thinking about breaking up with him to get back with someone from your past history, I don't know how old you are. Don't fucking do that, okay? Alright? Because you know what I can tell you, and you seem like a good person, okay? Listen, we all have imperfections. We all have things we need to work through. I know you're not cheating on him, but to me, that's like emotional cheating. If you're in a relationship while you have feelings for someone else, that's just bad form. That's my opinion. If you're with someone, you should only have eyes for them. And if you don't, that means that it's one thing to be attracted to someone else, but to have feelings for someone else, I get that. Okay, I don't think I need to lecture you. That's not my intent. But I would suggest to anybody that when you're in a relationship and you break up with somebody and immediately get into another relationship, how often does that new one work out? Almost never. All right. History. You already know what the right choice is, okay? This is the part of the journey that we all go on. Where life tests us. Obviously, you have some level of spirituality if you're into tarot. This is those tests that the universe gives us. They're going to see what we're going to do. Are we going to stay in a relationship that we know is not right for us? Or are we going to listen to our intuition? Do what's right, which is not always easy, so we can be on our better timeline, okay? Okay, you said you don't know, you think you want him near me and it's bothering me that he's away from you? Okay. All I can ever do is give you perspective on things that I've been through, okay? I'm 37. I don't have all the answers. I've made a lot of mistakes in relationships, and I've had to do a lot of healing and self-reflection through that. I'm gonna give you some step and advice, and you can take it or you can disregard it, okay? But what I will never do is give someone else advice that I don't truly believe in, okay? And I am extremely careful and thoughtful about what I tell people on this show, especially when it's in regards to something big, a big life decision. So one, never blindly listen to a fucking tarot reader, okay? You trust your intuition first on what's right for you. And two, rather than make a choice, I think you two are long overdue for a heartfelt, serious conversation where you put everything on the table. Okay? That's what I think. I don't know, to see History 888. I'm gonna pull cards on that if you, maybe, but I have to say, listen, you seem like a good person, you have a good heart, you don't want to hurt him, but let me ask you a question. Do you not see that that's a little bit hypocritical, asking me if he only has eyes for you? Because clearly you don't only have eyes for him. So are we trying to create a double standard, perhaps? Because I do have a huge fucking problem with that, okay? It sounds like you don't only have eyes for him. And yet, distance can absolutely create challenges in a relationship if you don't have a good relationship, if you don't have a strong foundation, like a connection to somebody. Because intimacy is intimacy, but when you're not with someone every day, you need to have that strong emotional bond. And I think it's time that you guys have a real conversation with him. I think you should sit down with yourself and, if it helps, write down how you're feeling. Write down what you're not happy with in the relationship dynamic and why, and the challenges that you're concerned about, and how you guys can address them together or not. But I think it's time that you're clear with him what you want. If the distance is bothering you, what do you tell him? I can't tell you what to... You know what I'm going to say to you? We try to overcomplicate things, and then we get so trapped in our mind about it. It's not that complicated. You know what you tell him? Tell him what you're thinking and feeling. That's it. What's up, Poet 2008? Hey man, listen. I hate blocking people on this show. I hate it. Alright? I hate blocking people. Don't be an asshole. Don't make me block you. Alright? And why do you wanna spam on my show? I don't even make money on this show. I'm just trying to help people. So don't make me block you. You're welcome to hang out here, though. I'd love a poem. Alright. So go for a run. Go do something charitable if you're bored. Go adopt a dog. I'd be bored too. Hey, sometimes if you're bored, we have to put our phones down. It's 2 a.m. I understand that, man. I don't ever sleep. I stay up till 3 a.m. You know what I do when I'm bored? I usually read. Thank you for stopping spamming, by the way. Appreciate it. Alright. History 888. I feel like you're really getting off track here. Alright, I'm not going to spend any more time. If you want a private reading, we can go into this in more detail, okay? If you want to do a private reading with me. okay? It's nice to meet you. History, I'm happy to help you more. Email me or message me on Instagram and we could do a private reading. My private readings they're very reasonable. I charge $40 for half an hour, okay? Or 75 for an hour. All right? Okay, Marianne. And I'm happy to help you. We can get to the bottom of everything, all right? That's what private readings are for. Okay. I'm here to help you, okay? This is a very solvable problem. It's not gonna happen through chat, all right? Marianne, I'm doing great. Guys, I'm gonna be, I think, changing up my format on my show a little bit. Okay. I had a wonderful, wonderful conversation with my friend Sophia, who's a great reader. Her handles Unspoken Truths this weekend, and it was very eye-opening. So I think I'm going to be doing some different formats. Good, a good album. There's all these buttons on the side of my head. Oh, I was supposed to send you an address? Marianne, I have to refund you, I think, on PayPal. My PayPal account hasn't been working. I'll send you an address after my stream. Wait, you said I wasn't supposed to, or I was? Yeah, I wasn't able to get any of the donations on PayPal. I'll have to refund you. So, yeah. Zay, are you still here? Are you still in the chat? Okay, Marianne, I will. Guys, look how cute this dog is. Hey, Kite. I'm a hard person to send gifts to. I don't get many gifts. So... and yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. I'm doing CashApp questions. Pay what you can. Hey, Kite33, nice to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from? Do I do love oracle cards? You know, I actually was gifted like 10 oracle decks last month from somebody I just ran into at a bar. But generally, no. But what's on your mind? Nebraska. I've been there. All right, Marianne, consider it done. I can certainly help you with some love advice. Love reading. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? And it's great to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from? Yeah, Marianne, it's stuck in there. Yeah, for everybody watching, CashApp questions will always get prioritized on the show. So, you know, Kite33. I'm gonna give you some advice if I can. And this is gonna be kind of an unsexy take, but my personal view on tarot connected to Ace of Wands, love it, to real life and real questions and guidance. I am not somebody who is not gonna ask you any questions and I'm gonna just pull a card and promise you that you're gonna fall in love. That's not helpful. And to me, that's not how real life works, you know? To me, tarot is best used when we try to set an intention for ourselves and to use the cards to see if it makes sense, if it's in alignment with us, you know, if we're missing something. And with love, you know, for me, I think the most grounded place to start with that, usually if we're feeling like we haven't had any luck, a lot of times it's the universe trying to tell us that maybe we need to do something different, you know? Like our approach, how we're trying to meet people. Your dog's adorable, by the way.
You have to ask permission first, is it right?
You have a crush on someone from your field? I wish I could only pull cards on dogs. Okay. You're not sure how he feels about you? So, you know what? I think you might have an idea. Listen, unless we're totally just have our heads up our ass, we always pick up. What's up, GGMM? Good to see you. I see you've changed my, you know what I mean? Okay. You can, listen, we can always pick up if somebody, if there's chemistry, Kite. We can always pick up on that. You know? I mean, do you feel something? You think, okay, he probably does. You know what he's probably thinking about? That too. Because that's tough, you know, especially at work. Unless he's unbelievably confident and self-assured, like myself, where he doesn't mind just coming forward and like putting himself out there, he's probably a little apprehensive too, you know. Yeah, I remember you, GGMM. You asked me how long I've been single. Well, you asked me if I was married and how long I've been single. Last week. Okay, a lot of women like him. He's good looking. You better jump on it. So, Kite, you know what I would say? To me, like things like this, I'm willing to help, but it's only if there's an agreement in place that you're not using it like for selfish reasons. Like, I'm not gonna pull cards on this if you have no intention to do anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to divination spy for our egos, okay? Have you just thought about asking him to hang out? Have you just thought about asking him to hang out? Hey Ted, do I remember you? Kind of. I remember, I mean, you've left me a couple comments. Okay, you're shy? I get it. What's this guy's name, Kite? Hey, Kite, you know what I found? To be very liberating for myself. After almost dying and like losing my life and really taking a step back and looking at all of like the physically dangerous situations I've put myself in over my 20s. You know, what is there really to be afraid of? I mean, about something as small as like putting yourself out there with somebody. Is being rejected that scary? Is it that big of a deal? Everybody gets rejected. You know, be confident, Kite. A confident woman is so sexy, all right? That is the biggest turn on, all right? Be confident with who you are, because to me, confidence speaks a lot louder about someone's character than the way they look, okay? Being self-assured, I love that. Like when women are just very forward. To me, it tells me that I can rely on them to be open about what they're thinking and feeling. That's like a good green flag for me, big time. So, huge green flag. Or you find someone else that you don't work with. It does kind of feel like the healthcare world, there's like a lot of, I don't know, I kind of picture Grey's Anatomy. It just feels like there's a lot of people having sex with each other at work, which to me feels like a little complicated. You know, a lot of times when people say, hey, should I ask out my coworker? I usually say, how much do you like your job? You know what I mean? Because the first thing you need to ask yourself is, how much do you like your job? And two, can I imagine how it might make me feel if I had sex with this guy and it didn't work out and I had to see him every day? Because that to me is more important. Okay? That's us taking the glasses off for a minute and just being logical. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And if you're shy, I think that would make your life very uncomfortable. And I'm speculating, but let's get some advice. Have you considered that before? Hema? You know, speaking of Grey's Anatomy, when my hair was a little bit longer, I actually had an Uber driver tell me that I looked like I could be Patrick Dempsey's cousin, which was kind of a weird compliment to get. Okay. I'm not pulling cards on him. I'm gonna pull cards on you. It doesn't matter about him, okay? It matters about what you want to do. All right? Hey, can you take a deep breath for me? Hold on. Take a deep breath. Your energy is so anxious right now. Guys, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, I was getting a call. You know what, Kite? I think it's less about him having option. You know what, Kite? Any man who's intelligent, kind, and again, I don't know what kind of person he is. Anybody who's reasonably attractive, intelligent, and has a lot going for them is going to get attention. Are you okay with that? Because, I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's, to me, I think it's... Let's see what your blockages are. Enough me talking. I think there's some confidence things you need to work through. Maybe some insecurity stuff, because it sounds like that would make you kind of uncomfortable if you started dating him with how much attention he gets, because he's still going to get attention at work. Do you get that? Tell me about... Okay. Oh my God. Tell me about Hema. So not what I expected. Alright, Kite, I'm gonna tell you what I get, and then I'm gonna move on, okay? Again, if you wanna go into this in extreme detail, you message me and we do a private reading, and we can spend a lot of time on this, okay? I do $40 half-hour private readings, one-on-one. We can FaceTime, okay? Or I do hour for $75. all right? Because it looks like, as are most things, guys, life cannot be reduced to yes and no answers for questions, okay? That's not how things are never that simple. And do I think I can help you in a genuine way? Because a lot of the things you're saying, I think they're things that you and I can figure out and work through, okay? It can't all happen on my live chat, though. That's, you know, I'm not a chat GPT therapist robot, all right? He does have options. I got the, by the way, how cool is this deck, guys? Look, this is the Lover's card. And the Seven of Cups. He does have options. You know what I'm seeing right now? Good. You shouldn't. So, you should base your decisions on what you want to do. All I'm seeing is a lot of your fear, everything you expressed to me, you wanting to reach out to him, give him a love offer, but worried about being rejected.
No, we just had something.
What's the potential? What's the potential? Okay. Okay, Kite. Well, you can maybe base your decision on this, all right? I have so much cup energy. I have the 10 of Cups out here with the Tower. So I'm going to tell you what that means to you. You need to build yourself back up, okay? I think you have... You feel like a beautiful girl to me, okay? You feel attractive to me, your energy, all right? I think your self-image is gonna fuck up your love life. No. That's not... When did I just... You said he's just gonna use you if he has eyes for other people. When did I say that? I'm saying that this guy... Yeah, he has... There's people around him that are attracted to him. But this isn't about that. This is about you. I think there's a part of your self-esteem and your confidence that needs to be rebuilt so you can actually have somebody that's on your level, okay? Your 10 of Cups. You know what I asked what the potential was for you two? Everybody knows what that card means. That's the 2 of Cups. That's a relationship. That's a connection. Yes. But again, it's potential. You know what that tells me, though? You guys could have a good relationship, okay? And just because he's attractive and he gets hit on, that doesn't mean that he's gonna cheat on you. But again, you have to be confident about yourself. If you're listen, you know what's, and I'm not pointing my finger at you, you know what's really unattractive? And I'm sure women find it really unattractive too when guys do this. When a person is attractive and is still fucking insecure, okay? That is not a good character trait. And if you are that way, that means you got some work to do on yourself before you should get into a relationship. Be confident. Alright? Who the fuck cares if he rejects you? It doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. Alright? It means that he's not ready for a relationship. Big deal. You find someone else. Ask him out. Ask if he wants to grab a drink with you sometime. Okay? It's not like you're gonna give him a wedding ring at work. Thank you. This is really nice energy, okay? Ask him out for a drink. All right? There, it doesn't have to be the guy. That's not how things work, okay? That's not how things work, all right? And again, just, yeah, get to know him. Ask him if he wants to grab a drink or whatever. I know you know him. Ask him to, I don't know if he has any interest. I mean, I don't know how well you know this guy. I hope you're not just watching him from afar. I hope you actually, like, have some kind of a friendship established. I don't know, if he's into music, I don't know, ask him if he wants to go to like a show with you. If he likes to hike, ask him if he wants to go hiking. Invite him somewhere, okay? And don't be so worried about what happens. Who cares? Stop. I don't care, but all right, we're spending too much time. You said you said something that might have upset him. All right. Well, I guess that means you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. Come on. Stop being so insecure. Stop being so hyper self-aware of every little thing you say. Be fucking confident in yourself, okay? You know what it means to be authentic? It means you do things from the right place. You stop worrying about how other fucking people see you and feel about you, because you are authentic, you're honest, you're truthful, you're confident. That's attractive, all right? Stop worrying about how you're perceived by people, all right? I mean, damn. I put myself on YouTube for pretty much anybody in the world to see, all right? The last thing I care about is how people who don't even really fucking know me feel about me or want to judge me, all right? I know who I am. I'm not going to sacrifice that for anybody. And you know what? Even I get rejected occasionally, all right? That doesn't... It happens, all right? It doesn't ruin my confidence. It doesn't ruin my self-esteem. I still feel very secure about the way I look naked, even when I get rejected at a bar or with somebody I like. Okay. Ask him out. Hey, Rebecca. Nice to meet you. And Kite, if you want to do more on this, I'm not going to spend more time on this, all right? Reach out to me through email or on Instagram. I have some free time today, actually later this evening. Hey, Carvin. Your name's Jin. You want to see me naked? All right, maybe I'll start an OnlyFans. And I'm happy to go in more detail with this about you, all right? You're welcome. Well, you know what, Kite? If it doesn't work out with him, you know what? I'll take you on a date, all right? You can come visit me in New York. I mean, if you're okay with all the options that I have. But I am loyal to a fault. That's what you get. When I actually do date someone, it's really important to me to make whoever I'm with feel like they're like the center of my world, and It's because I love hard, but I love unconditionally, so. And unfortunately, I do, I guess, have a pattern of dating women who, for whatever reason, thinks that's something to be exploited. Well, yeah. I also have a very vicious cutoff game because I don't give my energy freely to everybody, so. Okay, let's move on. I'm not spending any more time with you, Kite. We can do a private reading, or you can send Cash App through chat, and I can pull more cards for you. Okay. If you wanna Cash App on the show for another question, I can pull more cards on it. So, thanks, Jen. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Rebecca. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Is there requirements? Not so much. If you'd like to donate through Cash App, I can do a reading for you. It's pay what you can, so. Or I can do a simple question for you. Rebecca, where are you chatting with us from? Sorry guys, I was getting a lot of questions. Or I was getting a lot of texts. What was your question, Rebecca? Rebecca, can you ask your question again? Your intuition tells you that Isabel sabotages your peace and your money out of jealousy. Is that true? Who's Rebecca? And if your intuition is telling you that, you don't need me. I don't really like this word, guys, because I think it gets like blown out of proportion. But yeah, there's absolutely karmic connections that can fuck with your money and your progress. Okay. Rebecca, if you're picking up that she's jealous, yeah, then you know what? Regardless of if it's fucking with your money or not, you can tell if someone's being genuine in your life or not. If they're not, why the hell would you keep them around? All right? Cut her off. I don't have space for anybody who's not authentic with me. I've spent enough of my life keeping people around like that who really just want validation from other people and will talk shit about you behind your back. Keep people like that out of your life, all right? Life becomes a lot easier. Hey, Priyal. Priyal, I'm doing CashApp questions today. Guys, my CashApp is the White Dog Tarot, and it's in my video description. Hey. Have I met? I think I met you at it was like a while ago, right? At the bar with my friend John.
Maybe. You look familiar.
What was your name?
Zoe?
Zoe. Do you remember me? We went to my friend John's house.
Oh my god, wait, yes.
And that
yes.
creepy guy from Brooklyn
I do remember.
was there.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, Zoe.
Good to see you again. Oh my
I'm
God,
Stefan.
it's been like a million
Okay. Rebecca, let's get a card for you for advice, okay? Rebecca, you still here? Isabel? I don't know, Rebecca. What's the deal with her? I'm not seeing anything bad. Hold on. What does Isabel see? How does Isabel see Rebecca? Rebecca, why? Why do you feel this way? I don't see anything bad about her. Yes, Marianne, my Revolut does work, actually. It does work. Rebecca, what happened to make you feel that way? Because we have to make sure we're not mistaking our intuition from like fear and insecurities. A lot of times we do. I would know because I had to spend the last year understanding that. Okay, can I give you a little snapshot for myself? Intuition doesn't feel like anxiety, okay? Intuition is like calming. It's like a deeper feeling about something, okay? It shouldn't feel like anxiety. It shouldn't be like a pit in your stomach, okay? It shouldn't be a reoccurring, constant thought, okay? Intuition is, it's like a fleeting feeling, all right? If you're consumed by it, that's not your intuition. That's anxiety and paranoia. Okay. Doesn't mean she's sabotaging. She actually seems like an okay friend who feels like you've decided to move on from her. Rebecca, we don't. If you're not dating her, she's a friend, and you guys always fight. Then why do you hang out with her? We don't need to overcomplicate things, all right? But again, we can't blame other people for why things are happening to us. That's not the right way to do it, okay? You know what it comes down to, Rebecca? You ask yourself, does this person celebrate and support the things that are important to me? And does this person bring peace into my life? That's it. Okay? But again, it is important that you look at yourself clearly through this, okay? Because sometimes we don't even realize that we're the fucking problem. And I'm not calling you the problem, okay? I'm certainly not saying that. A lot of times, we have to make sure we're not getting into like this martyr victim energy where it's like, maybe I'm right and everyone else is wrong, okay? We have to be, that's part of the ego death. We have to be really clear about seeing ourselves like through the right lens before we start looking at other people. Hey, Sophia. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. Guys, Unspoken Spell is my beautiful, lovely friend who did a tarot reading for me off air. She really gave it to me. Thank you, Sophia. I've been doing I did a general reading at the beginning of my stream. I took a lady's advice. Rebecca, I didn't see her as like some dark cloud in your life when I pulled cards, okay? Far from it, truthfully. But I seem radiant. Thank you. Well, if I seem radiant, it's all you, Sophia. You know? I'm the coffee pot, you're the beans. Rebecca, keep it simple. If it doesn't feel good to be around her, then don't be around her. You know what I mean? If it stresses you out, it doesn't bring you peace, don't be around her, all right? We don't need to make space for shitty people or people who make our lives difficult, all right? And I thank you for saying that. You're welcome. I'm happy to help, okay? And if you want to do more on this, just reach out to me on Instagram or through email. We can always do a private reading. I do 30-minute private readings for $40, so. Okay, let's get a daily advice card for Sophia. With her permission, of course. Sophia, can I pull a daily advice card for you? Okay. What is my friend Sophia need to know right now?
Yeah, that is like my number one turn on, honestly.
Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate that. I have Revolut. My PayPal hasn't been working, but this one's on the house. Sophia, keep building. I feel like you're really, I mean, you are building towards like legacy, generational wealth. You really are. Wait, that's too many. Oh my gosh. Whew, sorry, I lost all my cards. Let me get some clarifiers. Okay, great. I think I have a link in my video descriptions to Revolut. I think I do. You're in such beautiful energy. You're just vibing right now. Calm, reflective, keeping to yourself. Make sure you're resting enough. Someone shitty is watching you. Could be an air sign. Somebody shitty is watching you from your past. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. They'll just stay in the background watching you. You're so much pentacle energy, Sophia. I love this deck, by the way. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Consistency, hard work. I'd say you're gonna be living a life of leisure quite soon. You'll be retiring early, I would say. You're gonna be in a position where you're gonna have everything you could want materially. You know what I love about the King of Diamonds? He has a lot. He's wise, he's generous. People go to him for advice. Very abundant. I mean, he's like the living, breathing Ten of Pentacles in a person. The King of Diamonds doesn't really need to work super hard. Like, this is not a guy who grinds 50 hours a week. Not because he's lazy. He just doesn't need to. You know, he's somebody who just kind of creates and implements systems that just kind of passively make money. Like, this is not somebody who inherently has to work 45 hours a week to just totally be a boss. So, and if I'm not mistaken, you have quite a bit of earth energy in your chart, right? You have Virgo moon. Yeah. Okay. Looks great, Sophia. One more. Why? I don't know if this is like a... Oh, guys, I'm at 4% on my phone. Sophia, I don't know if this is future energy, present energy. 5 of diamonds, ace of hearts, 3 of diamonds. This is strange. I don't know if there's an energy of you feeling like rejected on love and like working with someone on something new, or if it's an energy of you coming out of kind of feeling like left out, rejected, into a beautiful new energy of new love, teamwork. Air energy. Dig Amran. Do I want to have a dig measuring contest? I feel like you might intuitively already know who's gonna win. This air sign's showing up. King of Swords. I think this is you moving out. I don't think that this is you lingering in. You discover something shitty at work? Okay, that's what this is about. Okay. You can tell me about it later. I'm not worried. That's just a side message. I mean, damn, Sophia. You showed, I mean, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Diamonds. That's... Damn. Fuck, I claim that reading. Who the hell is Nate Berkus from Oprah? Why do I get so many comps on this show? Everybody always tells me that I look like someone. All right, guys. I hate to run on a dime, but my phone's at 2%, so I'm at 1%. So I gotta call this show. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do a general, and I'll take an hour of questions, and you can reach out to me offline if you want a private reading. Love you, Sophia. All right, bye, guys.